What's going on, guys? Gang Shrats here, back with another video on the channel. And I don't know why I say it like that, but today I made jerk chicken Alfredo. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I do know what I was thinking. Okay, let me tell you the story on how this came about, because of course this was a freestyle meal. Because, well, I always forget to buy ingredients, but first I gotta pour this. This is my strawberry sugar-free Skittles. It tastes nothing like Skittles drink. I tried it 1,000 times. I tried every flavor. It tastes nothing like Skittles, but I didn't go food shopping yet, and this is pretty much all I have left as far as my sugar-free drink game goes. But I was gonna make regular pasta. Actually, no. Let me backtrack because I'm getting ahead of myself. I was gonna make pasta on Tuesday, so I had pasta. But today was my low-key day. I'm starting to drool. Just gonna make some jerk chicken with health rice. It's something that I make a lot. Actually, I'll forget, but the link, I'm gonna put it up here. Hopefully I remember that, which I won't. Hold on, let me get y'all in here with the whole wow here. The whole wow. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's good. Nice spice to it too. I bet I got Alfredo sauce in my mouth too, don't I? I'm sorry in advance, but I was gonna make jerk chicken and health rice. I realized I don't have any rice, but I had pasta. Pretty much the only carb I have left in my house. Gotta get my groceries tomorrow. It's an L on my part. So I just made the regular Alfredo, and I decided I was gonna jazz it up a little bit by adding some jerk chicken to it. So I put a little jerk spice right in my Alfredo sauce. And when we went, let me tell you, I also roasted my broccoli in the oven. You know, gotta have vegetables in there somewhere. Gotta keep it healthy. This is actually light Alfredo, and this is actually gluten-free protein pasta. I believe they make it with chickpeas. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how they make it. But it is legit. Other than my plastic fork, I can't find any of the forks in my house. I don't know where they are. Does that ever happen to you? Is that just me? Am I the only person who sometimes loses like all of their silverware? It's terrible. I don't know how it happens. Like, where do your spoons go? Like, do you ever have like, you just look in there, there's no spoons, and you're like, yo, I don't know where I have like 20 spoons. And you could have just bought them, but somehow they all go missing. And it's depressing. So the only fork I have is my jumbo fork. This is really good, man. But it is what it is. I might switch to the big fork, because I'm trying to keep these shorter. I said it before, I don't want these to be like 45 minutes. But obviously with the size of the meals I eat, and as much as I run my mouth, I tend to go over that. But I'm getting there. I think my last two videos were like 39 minutes. You know, something like that. But we shall see. I eat chicken way too much, but I don't care. I eat a lot of chicken. Number one, it's cheap. Number two, can't put that back. It's kind of how I grew up. Oh boy, it's story time. But I don't know how you guys had your childhood or how your parents did things, but a lot of times my mom would make like it don't taste like Skittles, but actually it's pretty good. Like a big pot of stew. And we would eat stew like 7 days in a row. And we weren't eating until we finished said stew. I don't know if that was like a where I grew up thing, or a culture thing, or maybe grew up broke kind of thing, but that's how we got down. I remember being in high school, and you know those Walmart rotisserie chickens? They're bomb. I'm not complaining. I was never the type of person that complained about leftovers anyway, because I don't care. Food is good, and I'll eat it if it's good every day. But there was a stretch in high school where my mom would just buy Walmart rotisserie chickens. And we ate chicken. Look, 22 straight days, just got your chicken, bow. Got your chicken, bow. So I had to get creative. I mean, the first day you make chicken, make a chicken sandwich. Next day, maybe chicken salad. I don't really like chicken salad, but I would make chicken Alfredo, right? Because there might be a candlelight pasta sauce, or just chicken parm sandwich, you know? So I had to get creative with it. And I think I kind of carried over into my adulthood. We ate, not even joking, at one point I would call it the big stupid chicken. It was a true story. And my friend, same one I told my others all the time, used to come to my house, started clowning me. As if it was weird. It wasn't just my house. We ate out a lot too. A lot of fast food. There was a stretch where I ate Burger King. I'll probably say like there was 30 days out of the month, there was like 20 of them. Burger King. Mom didn't have to order for me anymore. She would just come. She would know what to order. I didn't have to ask. All I ever got was a Whopper with no veggies on it. And as I got bigger, fatter, and taller, we would get like this fork is just not. It's like because it's weak and it's holding up with heavy pasta. I might have to switch to the big dog already. You know what I'm saying? This fork has no strength to it. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but I can't get the pasta. I'm getting upset. But Burger King, a lot of Taco Bell, McDonald's. You name it. It was just me. I'm very interested to hear how other people grew up in that sense. I'm not gonna lie. I think I went overboard with the spicy in here. This is a little much. I don't know if I'm tearing. I might look like I'm tearing. But I love spicy food, so it doesn't like, it's not like I can't eat it. But at the same time, I get sweat in the back of my head. Maybe a little tear. Probably shouldn't touch my face either, should I? Because I don't even think, I think I did get the hot and spicy jerk seasoning. But West Indians, now, I am part West Indian. I've said it a few times, but, you know, I'm not like Jamaican in that sense of, obviously I don't have an accent. I eat Jamaican food. I have Jamaican relatives. But my neighbor, who was one of my closest friends growing up, was 100% island accent. When he would get mad, I couldn't understand him. He was screaming. And I remember going to his house. I think I was like maybe 9 or 10. And he was like, yo, you want some dinner? And I was like, bet, you know we eat at everybody's house, no big deal. Well, we have them. Steak. Just regular steak. Bet. You have some. When I tell you, this steak was seasoned with devil's spit. It was the hottest steak I ever had. And he was just chilling. He was like, what do you mean? It's good. He just said it just like that. Man's be crying. Tears on his face. It's good. Just like he had no... I'm eating too fast. That's good, man. It's like he had no taste buds. We used to go wherever we would go to get wings. I remember going to Hooters. He would get Hooters sauces, I believe, was mild, medium, hot, 3 Mile Island, and 911 was the hottest one. No question. Here he comes. Me, I'll usually get either hot. Sometimes I get 3 Mile Island. That's it. Him, me get the 911. He be sitting there, same thing. Tears in his eyes, sweating. It's good. Like, bro, how can you even taste that? What do you mean? You're crying. Like, he would have, like, crying, like that. No joke. It's good. That's all he would say. He also had a temper, too, though. That was my dude. I wonder if he watches these. He might. We still talk. He don't live nowhere near here no more. Live on the other side of the country. But he got me more in touch because I hate burping. I'm so sorry. And yes, I'll probably apologize every time I burp on camera. This fork sucks. Look at this. Like, it's bending. I should have got a better fork, bro. I'm so angry at this fork. This fork is just, I can't use it. It is what it is. You gotta use a big dog. This fork is huge. And I don't really like eating with large utensils, but it does make the video go faster. Again, I'm not trying to be here and take up more of your time than I already have to. Even though I do appreciate everybody watching. You know. 1 hour of me. I don't know if I could take an hour of me. That doesn't make sense. I can't even watch 10 minutes of me. I thank you guys, man. I don't know why you're watching, but I said it before. I don't watch these. Whatever I say on here, I don't even want to go back and be like, yo, I shouldn't have said that. I just let it go. Let it ride out. These are not edited. There is no, you know, anything I shouldn't have said or whatever it is. Sure, I think before I talk. But somebody made a comment and they said something. They were like, you know, I do read your comments, I said this before. They were like, nice comment about your sister. I feel the same way. And I had no idea. I was like, what did I say about my sister? And then I realized that I had to actually think. And I'm like, oh yeah, I said something. It had to do with the fact she has a kid. And I was like, what are you doing, you know, doing the thing that it takes to make a child? Like, what do you think you're doing here? Being protective, younger brother. Even though she's like 5 years older than me. But it doesn't matter. I'm protective of my family in general. But mainly, like, obviously my sister, you know. That's my sister, so. Even till this day. Even though she's tough. She don't need my help. I heard her. I'm surprised she'll never be saying this stuff, man. She ain't watching this. She probably gonna watch this. Somebody gonna tell her. I know she follows me on Instagram. I mean, I follow my own sister. I'm kind of screwed, but I don't know if she watches these. But I've heard her get into it. Like yelling with significant other. Let me just say this. I wouldn't date her. Nah, man. Because I've been yelled at pretty good, yeah. I mean, I deserve the yelling. You know, it's not like abusive yelling. It's just people that date me, you tend to get tired of my crap. I don't blame you. Because I'm pretty much the worst boyfriend or future husband or whatever that you will ever meet. And I'm not shy about telling you that. I've always been open and honest with the fact that, I mean, you know, sometimes you'll get the occasional like woman or whatever have you, on the page, on the channel, whatever on social media, and they're like, we should go on a date. And I'm like, you don't want this life. I say that every time. You don't want this life. You really don't. I'm so bad. And not because I'm dishonest. It's probably because I am honest. And also because I'm not finna argue with you. I mean, I see these couples going back and forth, either on the phone or on a text message. I used to do that when I was younger. Don't get it twisted. I've been in arguments. But at this point in my life, like, you caught me too late. I'm not finna argue with you. We're not there's no arguing. Nothing. Respectful conversation? Yeah, but I'm so annoying that you don't even want to have that with me. I'm like incriminating myself in the sense that there's probably someone out there that's like, oh yeah, he's cuter. I'm not saying I'm cute. You might think so, and if you do, like, thank you. I don't know why, but hey. And they're probably after this like, yeah, I wouldn't date that guy. It's cool. I'm here for the content. You ain't gonna find me on a dating website. If there's ever a Tinder profile that says it's me, it's not. Or any of that. Even though I did have it. I used to be on one. I used to be on one. When I was in my early 20s. I was on one. That's a Denzel laugh. I'm not even gonna get into that yet. I'm gonna go back to the dating me fact. I don't listen. If you tell me what to do, unless I want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. Don't give me that you're not going out with your friends tonight. Don't give me that. Don't tell me I can't watch the game. Don't give me that. I'm not. You can watch it with me. You don't like sports and you're not here to watch. Hey, TV in the other room. I don't listen. And when you get mad at me because I don't give you, I feel, okay. I'm not gonna say I'm not a jerk. I'm nice. I'm respectful. But at the same time, I don't have a tolerance level anymore. Like, I feel like a lot of times, and not all women, I never generalize to that, but the women that I've dealt with in my life, and people, oh, it's a lot wrong women. Shh, just let me tell you a story. A lot of times I deal with women that do things because they're trying to get a reaction out of me. It could be to make me jealous. It could be to make me show that I care. I hate that stuff. If you're going to do something to get a reaction out of me, the only reaction you'll get is no reaction. I'm not going to, because I see it. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I see it. I'm not doing it. I'm not. And then you get mad. Because I never had one girl, I don't know, sometimes you deal with, again, not generalizing all women, women that I've dealt with. A lot of women that I've dealt with, they need reassurance all the time. You know? Like, I feel like that should come from you. I shouldn't have to tell you you're beautiful every 5 minutes. I shouldn't have to tell you that I care about you every 5 minutes. Like, and be, oh, your actions just show. I feel like people just need to hear it sometimes. They're like, oh, I just need to hear it. Like, why? Why? So I refuse to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to tell you I care every 5 minutes. Look, if I go somewhere and I was thinking of you and I bring you home some, like, food, or maybe it's like, a t-shirt that's something that, say you liked, what do girls like these days? Like, you know that little Yoda? I'm a Star Wars fan. You know the little baby Yoda? You know the little dude? Say you was a person who liked baby Yoda, so I got you like a baby Yoda t-shirt. Or like a cell phone cover. Whatever. So I got you that. I was thinking of you. That means I care. Like, why do I have to tell you I care? Let me give you a little tip. The people in relationships, now this is like Lady in the Tramp. Again, the people in relationships with the biggest mouthpieces, the ones that will, let me wipe my mouth. I know I got Alfredo, I feel it. The ones that have like the mouthpieces, you know, they, hey babe, then just, man, I can only speak on behalf of stuff I've witnessed. But in my witnessing stuff. This is from both ends of the spectrum, male and female. The people with the biggest mouthpieces are usually the worst ones. If you are the type of person that, hey, I just wanted to tell you I was thinking of you because it's noon, have a nice day, you're probably cheating. Shut up. The real relationships don't be doing that stuff. Someone is lying. And somebody gonna get mad at this. You know why? Because you're dating somebody that does that, right? You think they learned that because you brought it out of them? The Casanova types, the wordy, the Lotharios, the women that do that. If you start doing that stuff with me, like, I roll my eyes. Shush, shush. Yes, I just said shush, shush. It's not even a word, bro. Like, shush. Don't start with that. Don't, hey, just wanted to say I was thinking of you. You probably with another dude. Like, shut up, bro. Like, stop. You don't need I don't need reassurance, you know? And it's not because I'm cocky. I know who I am. You don't have to tell me. Like, I just wanted to tell you that if I think you care about me, I think you care about me. There's nothing that you can say that's going to make me think I care about you. Words mean absolutely nothing to me. They don't. I don't need it. I don't care. I don't care. I feel like Chris Rock right now. I don't care what you do. With my hands. Because he always does this. You know, he pulls it. I don't know what that is, but he does it all the time. Let me tell you about what I look like him, whatever. But those be the ones. When I see dude that's buying flowers on a Tuesday and it's not Valentine's Day, I made a whole podcast about that. Don't even get me started on Valentine's Day because it's trash. But the dude that just buys flowers all the time, you think you're the only person he's buying flowers for? Do y'all like understand how people work? If I had $1 for as many times as a guy or a girl, I've had women say this to me all the time, I've heard men say this all the time, have said, I'm not like that, I'm not like those other guys, I'm not like those other women. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Stop it. Yes, you are. Or, this is my favorite, you'll have a whole team, a whole squad. Like, bro, if you and your whole crew that you hang out with are all, like, you know, player types, do you really think you're just standing there in the storm? I hope she ain't falling for it, because I'm not falling. Look, if I see all these girls that you chill with, and every time y'all go out, there's a million of, you know, whatever, and y'all doing whatever, and you're not, just you, right? You're just standing in the eye of the storm. Even that person, the pasta went down the wrong hole. Even that person gets residual player stuff. I'm trying to clean it up. I'm trying to tell you a story. It's like if you hang around a celebrity, even the dude that's next to the dude still gets residual game. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop, bro. Like, nah. Like, no. Don't. And if I hear, oh, I've never done this before. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. If you have to say that kind of stuff, you're doing it. Yeah. Somebody will be mad about this. I know that. But I'm here. Look, I've never been the type of person that don't call it like I see it. Okay? Birds of a feather, it's there for a reason. Because if you weren't like that, you couldn't even be around them. You wouldn't go out with them all the time. There's no way that for a group of 4 or 5 people, you're the one person that doesn't hook up every single time. All your friends do it, and you just sit there like, dang, I gotta drive these people. You not do it? I'm telling you. You might do it a couple of times, because I'm gonna tell you what happens with me. If I ever go around new people, because I only have a small circle of friends for a reason. If I ever go around new people, and we go out, and maybe they've been drinking, and they act stupid when they drink, do silly stuff when they drink, you know, maybe throw up, fall over, whatever. I might do it once, maybe even twice. I might, oh, that was a fluke this time. We're going to try it again. After time number 2, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not going. Next time they text me or call me, hey, man, we going out tonight. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to chill. That's it. That's a fact. Like, whatever. You're not going to do it. If you're not with whatever activity to do, like, it's like being around criminals. Like, you're the only person that's not a criminal around 4 other criminals. Like, stop it. See, I'm not even eating my food no more because I'm going on a rant. So, don't sit here and tell me that you are the outlier. Nope. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So, I've heard that many times. I've never felt this way about someone before. Yes, you have. Because people that say that, they're saying it for a reason. Because to me, real communication is nonverbal. If you know that your significant other cares about you, you know. You don't need to hear it. And if you do, maybe it comes from in here. If you need the words instead of the actions, it's false stuff. You know how many times I've seen couples, people that I've hung out with, people that whatever, where they're proudly posting their girlfriend or their wife or their husband or whatever, and they're cheating, and I know they're cheating, and I'm like, why are you like, stop. And I've seen too many men specifically, and women though, fall for that stuff. Stop falling for the mouthpieces. Those ain't the ones. I might be better for you. Because at least I'm going to tell you. What did I do wrong? Well, you asked. I'm not going to lie to you. I have been I'm telling you, it's been a while since I've been in the dating game. Don't do all that stuff no more. Like, I don't know. I'm past it. But back in the day, you know, my younger, I was a man about town, okay? And if I was talking to a woman, I wouldn't ghost you. They'd be like, I feel like something's wrong. In a text or a phone call. It is. I'm not going to lie to you. At least I gave you closure. What's going on? Well, red flag, blank, 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 blank. Like I said before, I'm just at the point in life where if I know what I want, and if I smell BS, I'm not even going to wait. Like, I'm out. I'm just done. So, it is what it is. Not arguing with you. No way. No. That's all you have to say? Yeah. I'm so bad. I'll be trying to start fights. I had one girl once. I'm not going to say where she was from. Stereotypically speaking, though, she... let's just say this. She enjoyed fighting. She would pick fights for no reason because I think she just enjoyed it to the point that it was turn on. And I got hip to that. But I was younger at first, you know, I don't need this. You know how dudes be. Yes, you do. You need this. When people say that why do people that date, y'all say the worst stuff to each other? You know what's funny? This is true. How many times have you said, or whatever, I'm never talking to so-and-so again? You know, oh, I'm done with her. I'm done with him. And you wake up to a text message. You pick your phone up in the morning and it'd be like, whatever his or her name is, and like 17 messages. You know what the worst is? You know why I don't argue anymore either? Especially on text messaging. Text message arguing on iPhones is the absolute worst. It's so horrible because you can't even keep up with your thoughts. You can't type fast enough. And then you try to type, and you be so mad, and you start overthinking. I can't stand you. And you spell something wrong. Gotta go back. Stuff you spell wrong. Or you know what the worst was? Because me and my ex, just a while ago, a long time ago. We used to get into it. And I used to hate when I got the 3 dots from her because I'd be mad. You know you're mad. You get angry mad, you're arguing, I can't stand this person. You really like them. But at the end of the day, like, you'd be at that point like, I'm done with this person. I don't want to talk to them ever again, whatever. So, I used to see the 3 dots in the iPhone. You see them, and you'd be waiting, staring at them 3 dots. And then it disappeared. Ooh. I used to hate that. But I used to really get under her skin, and really everybody's skin, because you would sit there screaming at me at this point, and I would just, because this makes, fellas, 2 things never to say to your significant other when she's mad. Number 1, do not ever ask her if she's done when she's yelling at you. Don't do that. They're gonna get mad. Okay? It never works. I was notorious for that. She'd be yelling and, are you done? No. You just basically, that's like putting another quarter in the meter of arguments. You just put another quarter in there. The parking meter of arguments. Bang. Quarter. Number 2. Do not. And this is serious business right here. I'm trying to put you on. This is like some real game right here. This is some real stuff. So I hope you're still listening. Do not. I repeat. I'm looking right in your eyes for this one. Do not ever, ever, ever tell her to calm down. If she's yelling and you say the words or anything that resembles the phrase calm down, be prepared for that inferno, the little fire, to turn into an inferno. Just be prepared. You just basically, calm down is the equivalent of throwing gas on a little fire. You ever see some idiot throw a lot of lighter fluid on the grill and they burn their eyebrows off? You just did that in your argument. You just burnt your own eyebrows off. Congratulations, you played yourself. Don't ever ask her to calm down, because that's the last thing she's about to do. Don't say things like, why are you yelling? Don't yell. Please lower your voice. It's only going to get louder. Don't do it. You know what your best bet is? Shut up. If you have nothing constructive to say, which at this point, if she's that mad, you have nothing constructive to say. That's not a question. That's a command. Unless she wants to talk this out, just let her go. Listen. And when she stops talking, you might have a reply that's constructive at the end of that. But talking over her, telling her to calm down, lower your voice. Are you done? That's a whole new can of worms. That's a can of worms right there. And you don't want that. Trust me. I've been through a few of those. One time I kicked my door in. Bow! Like Jackie Chan. Yeah. She was a little jealous. I wasn't doing anything. I was just sleeping, but I guess she thought I wasn't. So, she's outside the door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sleeping. I'll wake up. What's wrong with you? Who's in there? Huh? Anybody in here? Then open the door. Nah, because you look scary. That's what I said. So just open the door. Nah, I'm not. You scaring me right now. Just open the door. I want to talk to you. So I cracked the door. You know, a little chain on the door. You look like in the movies. She did it like a Terminator. Bow! The door in. No. Check my whole house. One of mine in there. There wasn't anyone in there. I didn't do anything. That was the day I learned. Because after that, let's pour our last sip while we're doing that. Because after that, after she was finished, and she was still seething. Because, I don't know, her head let her ideas get crazy. But she was still mad. I made the cardinal mistake. I learned that day. Yeah. She was done searching, and I was just standing in my living room. I lived alone. Still doing, but again, this was college. Standing in my living room. She was finished. And she even checked under the freaking sink. Like, who am I dating that fits under the sink? And I looked at her, and I had the same grin on my face. This grin, as much as people, I get a lot of people say they like my smile. As much as people say they like my smile, this grin will piss you off when you're mad because it's still here. It's just like this, now, just like this, cheesing, looking at her. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm looking at her, and I said, I looked at her, the same grin. Are you done? She broke my Xbox that day. That's the day I learned. Never ask a woman if you're done. But anyway, it's been real. It's your boy King Strats. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. If you made it this far, thank you for listening. I love y'all. I always say that because it's true. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.